What's up everybody, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be doing a theory for the next part of Doors. So as you guys know, Doors is a horror game about doors and random monsters that are in the game. So, as to everyone that knows the end of the game, like if you've beaten it, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to where we could be, what would happen in the part 2 of Doors, and what would happen. So, first thing, we have some hints already about chapter 2, even though there hasn't been any leaks at all. So basically, why I'm saying we already have hints is because of this badge that you get when you beat the doors and when after the cutscene is done. Basically, it says rock bottom, and that means we hit bottom. So basically, it means we hit the very bottom of where that elevator can go. And to me, it doesn't make too much sense because if you think about it, you came from a hotel. It's like the maintenance room. We came from the maintenance room of a hotel, and the elevator is there. And then when you turned on the power, it was working again. And about that, I think this is actually a hotel that is actually for a forbidden and forgotten hotel, because first of all, why would there be monsters in it? Second of all, it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense, because if yeah, that's what um horror games usually take on. Doesn't make any sense because it has power, like there's lights and stuff, but the elevator at the end didn't have power. So what's confusing me there is, how is there power in the hotel but there isn't in the elevator? Like, what's, like, I don't understand that. I don't understand the concept of that thing, you know, because it's confusing. Like, why is there power in the hotel but there isn't in the elevator? I mean, I know like the elevator's a different thing, but still, it really doesn't make no sense. Anyways, back on with the theory is I think we might be in some kind of underground secret layer where one of the strongest enemies, or yeah, one of the strongest enemies. I don't even know what the devs call the monsters in this game, but I feel like we're gonna be in some type of like secret layer slash cave or mine shaft. And as you guys know, that the Demogorgon actually jumps on top of the elevator and was too heavy, so you guys went all the way down, even though, which was it's still very confusing because I don't understand how you'd go all the way down, and a hotel should have its boundaries. But yeah, it's really confusing. But I think we would be in like some type of cave or mine shaft or something, because rock bottom. And for when the game starts, I think since you know the Demogorgon was on the elevator, you'd have to run. So what I meant by you have to run was like, once you get out of the elevator, because obviously if the devs continue from when you fell in the elevator, you'll like have a headache and something, and then you're gonna be like then you're gonna, when you wake up, you're gonna start wondering what happened, and then you're gonna like start being chased by the Demogorgon figure, or the figure. So yeah, and then once that's happened, you're gonna just start running until you get it to a certain point, and then I'm still wondering if what monsters we'll get in the second part. So yeah, I'm completely unsure about that. So yeah, we'll see what happens in chapter 2 when they release it for real. But yeah, this is just a theory video. Remember, not everything is correct. But yeah, I was just thinking of could be possible things that happen. So yeah. And another theory is obviously the figure is gonna be back there, but I'm just wondering what type, like what would they, how would they use the figure? Would it be like how I said it, like only at the start where when you wake up it's gonna start chasing you until you get to a certain point? Like, I mean, that would make complete sense if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And another thing that I'm thinking that is possible is that it's, I feel like, I'm not sure, but I feel like it would be a completely different, I feel like it would be completely different monsters because it's new, it's not the hotel anymore. So unless they will bring back Seek and the others, obviously, but then again, we're not so sure about that. So yeah, that's not a for sure, but it's a possibility. So yeah. And yeah, I think that's all, for the you know, the theories, cuz before, when the devs make more leaks about the second book or chapter, whatever they're gonna call it, um it's gonna get better, and we're gonna have more great theories. And also make sure to leave what you guys think about this theory. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really close to like what it's gonna be or really far, but that's just what I think, because that's what would make sense. And I think that's how I would do it personally, if like I created this and then like that's the ending part. That's how like make the second part like have like a little chase, because you know the Demogorgon was or the, why do I keep calling it Demogorgon? The figure was chasing you and obviously followed you down. So yeah, you would probably have to run away from it for the start. And I don't know why, but I really have a feeling where there's gonna be certain type of monsters where it's like one of them would be able to camouflage on the walls, because it would just make sense. And okay, now at this point I'm just talking about how I would build chapter 2, but yeah, that's, I'm just trying to think like what monsters would pop up. Would it be new monsters? Would it be the same monsters but way harder? Would it be the same scenario? Would it be like you need keys to find stuff? And would it even still be doors? Wouldn't it be just like just straight running? And I'm not completely sure, because I mean, if you want to stick to doors, then why not make it doors? Because it really doesn't make no sense. So yeah, it's really confusing. Like, I'm not completely sure what to do. So yeah. And set all things aside, I really am gonna be I'm gonna be very interesting how they would do this, because I swear it feels like it would be like in a cave, like, or hidden like layer, like type thing. If it would be a hidden layer, it would make sense that it's it's like doors. They're still doors because it's a hidden layer, and they built it themselves. So yeah. And yeah, that's all I'm thinking about the my theories about about chapter 2 doors. And hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you guys it would be really nice if y'all recommended me some games to play, cause you know I've been just repeating the past few days. So yeah. Alright, see you guys. Bye.